My name is Dickson Willie, and my company is called Tsogolo Technologist, and I'm the founder and CEO. We founded in 2007, and for that 2 years, it's been all about working on the background, and only launched yesterday. And my story before starting this business was basically, I started the business entrepreneur when I was 15. I went to university when I was about 15, and then I couldn't afford to pay for the school fees. And I decided I would start some entrepreneur building computers for students that got bursaries, so that I can pay for my fees. So that worked for 3 years or so, and I did so well in that, employed about 20 people in this business. And then with less knowledge, that business went down because I probably didn't know how to manage the finances very well. So went back into employment, and I was IT support. So I was subcontracted from other big players to certain clients. And I think what I noticed at that point was how everyone kept on saying, you guys are in IT, you got a lot of money. And I was like, what do you mean we got a lot of money? We don't have a lot of money. Until I've seen what I was not supposed to see, which was the invoices between my company and the client. And I'm like, now I know why they say we got a lot of money, And then at the end of the day, we found out maybe out of 100,000 invoice, we'll get about 15,000 out of that. And then I keep on noticing that every time my seniors came, and I think they are visiting us, but they're not visiting us. They're just passing us to go collect more invoices, or the invoice was not paid. So with that in mind, I was like, okay, what's the value that they're providing if I'm the one doing the work and I'm the one doing everything and they're not even taking me for training? I mean, it's like at the end of the day, they say, hi, we were here, we'll see you next time again. So I think when I left that industry and came and joined Accenture, which I left 2 years ago, I then keep on thinking, how many more of these people out there, and what solution can we bring that really liberate these guys from the outsourcing industry and like give them power, give them opportunity to actually earn directly, because most of them, what happens is they got no brand to go directly into these companies. So I decided, what if I developed a brand that literally where these people can belong to, and in that way they can earn much more better income than what they're earning now, and also saving the client a lot of money in the process because there's no middleman in between. And this way, the platform that we have now called Technician was then developed to solve that problem. Now, Technician is an on-demand platform, which basically allows, using almost an Uber concept, which allows a technician to be linked to the customers that requires their services. And one of the things that we noticed was, we noticed that there's so much skilled people out there that they will probably never have opportunities to work in the corporate companies. And what Technician does is to say, how would we take these skills into the market? Because people are looking for these skills, but where you are based and maybe the type of qualification you got, you're never going to make it into the industry. So what our app how it works is basically users goes on our platform and then say, at this moment where I am, and it doesn't matter where you are, I'm looking for a technician to come and help me with my laptop. And then you send a request on our app. And then the technician got their own app where they kind of receive this request, and they're able to view where the problem, where the request is coming from, and we basically drive them to that destination. And to take usually the technician about 10 kilometers radius. So which means when you got problems, these guys will be by you within 10 minutes or less. Okay. And what we tend to solve there as well is sometimes companies got IT people within the companies as an insurance sort of, because they're not always very busy, but when they are busy, they're really, really very busy. So we tend to create that scalable to say, if you use our platform, you can scale up when you need 100 IT guys. They'll come and they'll help you within 2 hours and let them go, and they'll go to other clients. Okay. With that is in the outsource industries, people pay for SLA for this thing. They'll say, if you want us to respond within 30 minutes, that contract will be very expensive. And you'll find that for the whole year, you probably used just one of those emergency situations. But then in our app, this SLA, paying for SLA is out of, you don't pay for that anymore because there's guys out there just waiting for that call. And as soon as you log, they'll be running to you immediately. So that cuts a lot of cost from the businesses and small businesses that cannot afford to have in-house IT department. They now know that at every given time, they are backed up by guys around them that could come and help their problems. So I left Accenture about 2 years ago. And for the whole 2 years, we've been building the platform, and also I've been at a Founders Institute, which is a Silicon Valley organization, where we're literally for a 3-month program, we're just defining that is there a real need for this product. Okay, so we're building it in-house, and I came back to Accenture and spoke to a guy called Sfiso. I was just looking for a mentor to say, sometimes this entrepreneur journey is very lonely. I need someone to bounce ideas on who can really keep me guided. And that's when Sfiso said to me, we're running a project here, we're running a program, and we think we should join. And then he picked up a call called Zandile and say, this guy, ex-Accenture, and I think what is on point, he's got a good product, you need to hear him. And that's how I secured myself an interview here to come and talk about my product. So I was late into the process. So I came in, I think, 6 months late or so, when the program started already. But based on what they've seen, they said, we could help you into this journey. So what they helped me with was they give me a team to help me develop the software. I've got my own team that is capable, but we do not have enough resources to finish all the components. Building this product from scratch, it's just a lot of work. And sometimes they gave me a team for project management and marketing and stuff that we're not good at it. We're good at technology, building the technology, but when it comes to marketing, we're not really good at it. And that's when Accenture really comes to be worth of, they came in hand and received a lot of help from them.